Ever since Timmy turned 14, he's been addicted to cigarettes and other illegal drugs.
I started smoking at 14 because I thought it was cool when I saw other kids in my neighborhood smoking at the park. At first, I thought it was peer pressure because of all the popular kids that were smoking. But once I started, it was so hard to stop. It was so addicting and it made me feel relaxed and confident. Now I'm 21 and I've dabbled into illegal substances that I know will ruin my life if I don't stop. But addiction has taken over. My grades are bad and I ended up getting kicked out of school last week. My dad tries to help, but I don't listen. I just stay in my room. I need help, but who can I talk to and trust?
My son Timmy and I never been the same since I caught him smoking cigarettes in the 9th grade. He was a star athlete in middle school. Then he got to high school, his behavior started to change drastically. Every time I wanted to spend time with him, he was running off saying he'd go hang out with his friends or lie he was going to practice. Then I started noticing he did not only smell like cigarettes, but I felt that he was probably dabbling drugs and alcohol. Now he's 21 and is on a downward spiral. He got kicked out of college for poor grades and never leaves his room. I know he needs help, but when I mention it, he refuses.
Timmy, he just hasn't been the same since he started high school. We were so close and had an open relationship and could talk about anything. And one day it all changed. I knew he was smoking because I could smell it on his clothes and in his breath. But as a mom, I was in denial. I thought it was just a phase until he quit sports and started hanging out with the wrong crowd. I never thought addiction would be a concern, but I realized by the time he was 19, he just had closed up. I did have hope though when he got accepted into college, but he ended up getting kicked out because of bad grades and doing drugs. Now he just sits in his room with the door closed and who knows what else is going on. I feel that I've lost my son.
One day, I woke up in a fog. I couldn't take it anymore. I hated myself, and I hated what I was doing to my mom and dad. I wanted to help, and finally, I decided that I was responsible for my own life, and I didn't want to die. I spoke with my mom and dad, and they helped me find a rehab center that would hopefully turn my life around. I've been sober and drug-free for 6 months now. I still have urges, but they're getting less and less. I see a therapist once a day to talk about my addiction. She says I still have a ways to go, but she sees progress in me daily. I thank my parents every day for saving my life.
Timmy was lucky. He has finally opened up to his family about his addiction. But most people with addictions are not so fortunate.